Hi there and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mikey07 and you're watching next episode of A Scrap Mechanic. So for this episode I have made this small logistic center and two DAF XF trucks. So this one is local and cross-country version and here is international version. So you can see there's extra wheel at the back and some other changes in overall look, not only the color. Alright, so let me show you the details around and then I'll just go and drive around and I'll show inside and so on. And actually when I touch the trailer it lags really bad, so I don't really think I'll drive around with the trailer a lot, but I'll just show how it looks. And for some reason this annotates I don't have any engine or anything attached to it. Let me show. This tool. This is really strange. See? It's not attached. It's basically a point where you weld the trailer at it, but why does it spin? I don't really know. That's strange, and it actually looks kind of realistic that the engine is working, so there's something spinning or whatever. Alright, so let me show the trucks. So here's the spare wheel, there's exhaust. It's actually really detailed and I was making from one picture I saw on the Google, so I try to make it as good as I can. I even made these small parts which I have seen only on DAF trucks, so you can get this DAF truck look. Alright, let's get in and I'll drive around. So here's the button to open the doors and sometimes they stuck, so let me help them with paint tool. If you didn't know, sometimes when your doors get stuck you can just paint one block and the doors open up. Alright, let's get in and drive. So with one key you open and close the doors, which, oh yeah, they closed. And I made these small triangles here, these two, just to help the doors to close, because with these blocks there the doors wouldn't open or close. So here is the horn. No, horn is here. Here's the headlights. See how amazing these lights looks? I really like this update. But let's drive around so you can see this truck a little bit better. And what you will notice right away is that it's not really fast truck, and it's not supposed to, because the rear is really light, and if I make it any faster the rear just bounces and then flips over. Like when let's try to brake. Oh, I lowered the suspension. But before, when I was braking, the car just flipped over. If you have seen my Brickrix video with the Scania truck, it happened the same here, so I added this extra weight at the back, and as you can see it's made out of the metal, because since the last update there's not a lot of blocks from which you can actually build something, because the wood now looks more like wood, so I didn't want to use wood, so I just used metal, and it actually looks really good. And actually I used wood here. These windows thingies, they are not actually windows. The thing is like were supposed to be window, so I added them there just to break it apart and exit it, and to make it look more realistic. So yeah, here's the DAF truck. I might put picture on the screen from which I inspired to make this one, but actually this DAF truck was one of my first creations I really wanted to make here in the scrap mechanic sense, since I started to make something really reasonable. So yeah, here is the truck, and let me actually go and drive with the orange one, because I like the orange one a bit better, though this was the first version I made. So when I made this one I realized it doesn't look as cool as it could, because that truck should look awesome. So let me get this yellow one and then I'll touch the trailer. And actually, before I take the orange one, let me go inside this logistics center, and show around. Let me turn off the headlights and let's get out. And when I made this map I had like a 20 or 30 FPS, but right before I went and recorded this episode there was updates, and now the world runs at stable 60 FPS. Not really sure what they updated, and I haven't tested any other map, but right now it runs really well. Alright, so let's get in, as you can see, here's my Coca-Cola trailer, and this is the same, just modified so it fits the DAF team, and remove this Coca-Cola signs off it. And here's my Coca-Cola truck. It's on the same workshop already. So let me get in this logistics center. As you can see, looks pretty decent for the logistics center. And I really like the inside, the lights, it's really amazing. And actually I was planning to make some kind of trucking world with some stations and gas stations and road all the way around the map. I might do it, might not. We'll see how the FPS goes and so on. So yeah, at the back there is nothing, just the front part. Actually, I made this logistics center only for these DAF trucks because I didn't want it to show only the trucks, so I added some base there to put them. So yeah, and of course these trailers you can open up. Well, you saw from my previous videos. Alright, let's get in this orange one, and I will try to attach it and drive around. So let's get in. Let's close doors, and these both trucks will be on the Steam Workshop, so you can download it and play with them as well. As you can see, I still use this 6, no, but how many blocks? 7 or 10 blocks wide frame, just like this big Kenmore truck, because I think it most suitable size to not make it oversized or too small. Because if I'll make it a little bit wider, I will need to make a little bit higher, and then the wheels would look small. But right now the wheels actually fit the size, and then the truck overall looks really good. So let me turn around and drive this way. Let's actually try how fast this one is, because this also has only one engine, but it's a little bit faster because there's 4 wheels at the back. And I really wanted to put extra wheel at the back, so there's 8 wheels. But as you can see, this track is so narrow that I couldn't put extra wheel inside, and if I would, the truck would just flip over because the suspension will be in the center and it wouldn't look as good as it's now. Maybe it would look better, but it wouldn't be stable. You can see it's already kind of flipping when you try to drive, but it looks really amazing and awesome. For next episode, I'll try to make some other truck, like a Mercedes-Benz Acros or something. Some truck from the Hard Truck 2, which I played in one of the... It was one of my first games I played on this channel, Hard Truck 2, and there was all these trucks from which I inspired and from which I really like trucks. So let's try to attach this orange trailer. I guess it will lag really bad, so... And for some reason, with this white one, it doesn't lag as bad as this orange one. So let's try to... Actually, there is no point of me driving back there, because I'll need to put it on the lift to be able to weld it. So let's get on the lift, and actually, let's see. I need to add extra bearing here at the top, so let's get the bearing. First I need this one, and let's get the bearing. Right, so this one, and now the bearing can go on. Now let's try to attach this trailer. So I'm not really sure at which point. I usually attach at this point. We can go a bit closer, but I don't want to risk to put it too close, so let's put it on. So it sits. And actually, I first time see that bearing actually acts different on the lift. See? The front track is on the lift, but the rear acts like it wouldn't be on the lift. Let's see what happens if I put it down and put it on the lift again. Yeah, see, now it acts like a single object, which might cause lag before. Let's see. Let's remove it. Come on. Let's move it. Actually, I need to remove these legs here, so it's on the resting on the track. So yeah, as you can see, or you can't see the FPS, but as you can see, it lags really bad. So I don't want to drive any far with this trailer at the back. But you can see this looks really cool. Yeah, if the game wouldn't like that bad, it would be so much better. I could really make some logistics city, like a world with all just traffic, just truck world with the gas station so on, like I said. Oh, let's not crash in the trees, which I already did. So yeah, here's my DAF truck, and like I said, I really wanted to make this one, and I'm really happy how it turned out. It's actually really tricky to make the front part so it looks more or less like a DAF truck, because it has this front lower part and then the top part, which is really tricky to make, and that's why I added these black pipes. There usually will be just black stripes. I added this pipe so it looks more or less like a real DAF truck. Actually, let's go back. I'm not really sure why it lags, so let's just go back and attach it at this yellow one, no, this white one, and it should run much better. Let's take it off the lift, and for some reason it still lags, but when I was testing before it didn't lag. Maybe I just need to weld it and load the world again, and then it's like one object, not really sure. Yeah, this... oh, it's too slow. I need to increase the speed. Let's open up the doors. So here you can reach for the engine if you want, make it any faster or more powerful. And here we go, yeah. I'm not really sure why it lags, because I was testing and it didn't lag it. Now it lags. But yeah, see, this track is not as powerful as this yellow one. But I really like these tracks, they are so amazing and awesome. Let's see if we can get over this bump here. No, it doesn't look like it. And reverse, no. Yeah, if I already have these extra wheels at the back, I might be able to get over. These doors off now, let's get out. Yeah, getting out is really tricky. So sometimes it's better just to use a lift. So let's get back on the flat surface. Did I pick it? Alright. Come on, take it off the lift. Yeah, too bad, lags. I was really hoping that it wouldn't lag. That's what I wanted to show. And I touched this one because when I was testing it didn't lag it. Anyhow, so let's go back to the base. Alright, and we are back home, so let me park this one somewhere. Actually, I need to detach, so let's do that. So, and let's get back in the yellow version, because orange version, because I like this a lot better. So yeah, let's get in, turn on the lights, and here we go. Yeah, see here it will be easy to make some road. Like road, and then there will be a truck parking lot with some gas station for trucks, like with this roof really high and so on. Maybe some hotel or something. Oh yeah, I just got so many ideas. Let's see if the game really allows me to do it. Not really sure why it lags right now so bad. It should be stable 60 FPS and I get like 30 or something, maybe less. So yeah, see? The road could easily go right here, because I haven't turned it at all. If the car wouldn't steer itself. So yeah, here will be the road. Well, it definitely makes some road now. And some gas station and one hotel, so you can just drive around and feel like a trucker. Oh my god, I got so many ideas right now. I got a mind blow. Let's get at the end and see how far you can get by going just straight. Oh, not really far, just crush it. Come on. Whoa, what was that? Come on, let's put it on the ground. Is it still going straight? Yeah. It's so strange, and we have to get actually this flat area in this terrain world. Let's get up. as usual there's some rocks or something, but here this area is really straight and flat, which is really good. Oh yeah, and here it ends, so yeah, somewhere here it could make like a turn, either here or let's go here and see how far this straightness goes. Maybe not this far. Come on, go back, go back. See, this happens with light back. You can't really go in reverse, so yeah, and here would be the turn, yeah. This will be amazing if the game will allow me. Alright, I guess that's all for this episode of Scrap Mechanic. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and I'll see you in next videos. Bye!